So I would say my mother was the reason why I got into piano. I started my first lessons with her. She really sort of like introduced me to like everything piano. My freshman year of high school, during my biology class, we did a project on termites, and so that sort of like inspired me to continue doing science. Also in ninth grade, I was introduced to Rett syndrome. That inspired me to pursue something called gene therapy. Basically, you insert sequence of DNA, which I plan to introduce into patients to try to mitigate the mutation that causes Rett syndrome. So I co-filed a patent with Brigham and Women's Hospital at Harvard Medical School with this piece of technology. I was introduced to this project back in July of last year, where they invited me to do this, very special, very wonderful fellowship. And yeah, so since then we've had weekly meetings with Dr. Habibi. She is one of the professors here at the university.
I can see the role, the training of music that they have is translation into their scientific pursuit and their thinking and analytical processing, and also curiosity. They're curious. They allow themselves to ask questions.
Under her guidance, we're able to sort of learn more about, music therapy, how music has been used to help people suffering from certain brain disorders. And the final thing is that we have to do a project, and my project was on the differences between tonal language speakers, like people who are musicians, and tonal language speakers, people who are non-musicians, but tonal language speakers, and so on. So a tonal language is any sort of language that sort of has a change in pitch when you say the syllables. So for me, I used Cantonese as my tonal language and music. And to see the differences of how, those two groups of people are able to formulate memories correctly. Engaging with the other fellows has been sort of like a very unique experience, because it's very rare to see someone that shares basically the exact same passions as you.
We started working in September, and they had basic questions, and now they have grown into these elaborated projects that are very thoughtful. So I'm very proud of all of them and really happy with the work that we've done.
I'm definitely most excited about the symposium. I've never did an oral presentation in like a university hall before. Yeah, I guess the overarching discovery that I made was how big of an effect music has on like all the regions of the brain. Because for me specifically, I investigated the difference between language speakers and music. Two seemingly distinct areas would have so much like overlap. The benefits of being a musician while learning a tonal language like Mandarin or Cantonese, and also in general just how much music and science have in common, because I've always sort of seen one as one as humanities and arts, and one as just STEM, and that's kind of just been a great way to link up these two different subjects.